and we're working on it. And if my voice trembles a little bit, I'm on a high steroid treatment right now, and it's affecting me and my body a little bit, and it's strange, but we're getting through it. I've been through it one time before, and this is a relapse from this summer, but we caught it much earlier. So why am I doing the videos? Well, I'm a doer, have to get up, I'm always active, and when I'm not flat on my back, I've just got to do something. So this is something I've been doing since I was a child. We had a Lionel train set in the basement in our home in Kentucky and in the mountains of Asheville, and so we had trains. And then when I was a teenager, I started doing HO trains, and my best friend that has gotten me into doing these videos suggested, since I'm building this layout, I might as well go through the progress of what I'm doing. But he and I, met in junior high school, and he came over and we messed around the trains, did things that teenagers do. And at that time, I'm going to scoot out of the way, I built this little replica. It's a little plastic kit of Howard Johnson's. So, that's 50-some years old. And I've kept it all this time, and I detailed the interior, and it has lighting in it, so I'm taking it apart, rebuilding it, and making it a static display, because a year ago I was sitting up here in the man-dog loft watching TV, just sort of letting my mind wander, and I just said, what would it look like if I had a point-to-point shelf layout up here, since I'm in a place of my own now that I can do things like this, little layout that wraps around the TV. And here we go, here we have it. So a year ago I started thinking about this, and we'll get into the details later, and I'm at this stage where I have an operating railroad, and I'm getting ready to add scenery and details. So there's going to be a series on that. I'll still have my nature reels when we get back out on the trail and camping again, and other videos based mainly on my Matthew H. Irvin photographer writer page. I have 3 different pages. I've got my personal page, I've got the photography fan page, and Odee is going to get active with his page again. And I've eliminated all the other pages I've managed in the past just to clear my head of doing that stuff. It's things I don't do anymore. So this will be introducing my subscription plan, which will be on the Matthew H. Irvin photographer writer, where all the videos will be released early and for a small fee. And I need a new computer and need to upgrade my camping. And I do make a little bit of side money on photography, but I've been doing so much volunteer work recently, I've let all that go to the side, so I need to start building that up. I've narrowed my focus of volunteer work to 2 things, and you're going to hear about one of them a lot. It's about this transitional housing project where we have women that have been camping on the street. They get into the very base level safe sleep sites that can be a little bit chaotic, and we get them into a 2-year program where in the last 2.5 years we've got them into their own places. They have their own apartments. More about that later. So there'll be some about that too. So for $1.99 a month, you get some exclusive material, like when I'm back camping. Sometimes I have a signal and we can have fireside chats. That will always be exclusive subscription, just to keep the number of people down during a chat. Everything else will be released into the subscription platform and released on other platforms later. We'll be using my YouTube channel, Photo Dog Jackson. The name's going to stay the same as it was named in honor of Photo Jackson, but I sort of rebranded things as the Photo Dogs, and that is Odee's blog is www.thephotodogs.com, and we'll be using the blog, and I have my personal blog for MatthewIrvin.com, and that site's being built. So this is going to be a test, see if I can raise a little income. I appreciate the support I've had all over the years. Since 2009 I've been on Facebook, talking about my travels to a very small group of people, and it's grown and grown and grown and grown over the years. And I really appreciate everybody's support. So that's what we're doing. So it's going to be a slow rollout. I'm typing up the explanations of how it's going to work. I have a target of premiering this Saturday, but if things bog down a little bit, because I've got to do some special editing on the first video, but within the two weeks, either this Saturday or next Saturday, they'll come out at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Saturday mornings, 1 p.m. Eastern, on a regular, I'm going to try weekly, we'll see, weekly schedule. And we'll see how this goes, and do this together. I'll be talking about some of my experiences, trips, where I've been, what I've done, some funny, there's going to be a lot of funny stories. I'm a storyteller, so it's going to be sort of a storytelling thing. No politics, no controversies. We need to have some nice, enjoyable, open, free space where you don't have to worry about that stuff. And there's not going to be any of it. If it happens, it will be cut right then, and that person will be blocked. I hate to block people, but we're here for fun, for enjoyment, enjoy nature, things like that. So that's the little teaser. Made it quick. We made it through this one. Take number 5. Congratulations. And I'll see you all Saturday. Have a good one.